Well, my husband and I were both educated in Catholic schools. My husband in grammar school, and I went through high school. And so it was important for us to have our children go to a Catholic school and get a good basic foundation, but also a school that felt like home, that was comfortable, that it felt more like a family, an extension of our family, rather than just a school. And certainly a school that had a good academic program. Our children were in a Catholic school at the time. My daughter was going into 8th grade and my son was going into 7th grade. And we started hearing wonderful things about this new school that I didn't even know existed, Blessed Sacrament. And the wonderful principal that was here, and the pastor, and how they worked together, and the whole community worked together to help the school. When I first arrived, I left it up to my children. My daughter was going into 8th grade and she wanted to stay with her class, and that was fine. We understood that. Our son went with us, came with us on the trip, and he loved the feel. He couldn't say what it was. He just liked the feel that he got here. He loved the pastor. He got along very well with Dr. Bennett, and so he chose to come to Blessed Sacrament even though he was in the 7th grade. And then of course when our son Tim, 8 years later, came along, we knew that this was definitely the school for him. I remember coming to a mass during the week for the children, and my son Phil did a reading. And as he was walking out of Mass, he was walking next to Dr. Bennett, and Dr. Bennett was about 5 or 6 inches shorter than Phil. It was a year that Philip had a growth spurt, and I remember Philip putting his arm around Dr. Bennett, and the two of them just talking like two brothers walking across the parking lot. And I didn't approach him because that to me was such a special time, but that was the feeling that was here. You could approach the teachers. They were friends more than just teachers. I remember the Shakespearean plays that Janine Bennett put on, and how much fun and what a love it created for my two boys who really didn't care for Shakespeare. But after that, they looked at it differently. And that was a surprise to me because their favorite, of course, was athletics and sports, but to have something like that introduced, I do remember that. There was a love here. There was a friendship, a family, and what we were promoting in our home, it was extended here in the school. And so there was continuity there. And they were very well prepared for high school, and they were well prepared for life. I'm Mary Mickelson, proud parent of Tina Mickelson, Philip Mickelson, and Tim Mickelson. Welcome home.
Hi, I'm Tim Mickelson, class of 1991. Welcome home.
Hi, I'm Phil Mickelson, Blessed Sacrament, class of 1984. Welcome home.